Happy morning, dear students. I welcoming you all to this online revision learning. You are going to write your first terminal examination. For that, the chapters are from chapter 1 to chapter 7. This terminal exam helps you to revise 50% of your public exam portion. So, concentrate and study. So in zoology, the first lesson is the living world. In living world, read all the evaluation questions and choose the correct answers. And not only that, you have to revise what are the basic need for classification and who discovered the five kingdom classification and the three domains of life, which was given by Carl Ozo. The three domains of life, it's an important 5-mark question. And then in taxonomic hierarchy, you have to write species, genus, family, order, class. Likewise, you have to give examples, and it's an important 5-mark question which is asked in a public examination. And then you have to know about what is binomial nomenclature and trinomial nomenclature, write with examples. And next is the rules of nomenclature. There are various rules in nomenclature, and the important question is the molecular taxonomical tools. There are so many taxonomical tools which includes classical and molecular. So you have to know about the molecular taxonomical tools. So these are the important questions in the first chapter, the living world. I repeat: five kingdom classification, three domains, taxonomic hierarchy, binomial and trinomial nomenclature, rules of nomenclature, and molecular taxonomical tools. In second lesson, animal kingdom, there are so many important 2 mark questions in the book inside part. What is pinacocytes and conacocytes? These are the cells present in sponges. And then what is complete and incomplete digestive system, open and closed circulatory system, and what is diploplastic and triploplastic animals. And another important question is the differentiate between cystocoelomate and enterocoelomate animals. In this, there are different phylums are given. You have to know all the different phylums, characteristic feature of these different phylums. Already I told you to write in a tabular column so that it is easy for you to study, and it also helps you to study the various phylum in major differences. Okay. And another important 5-mark question is the fundamental features of chordates. Fundamental features of chordates, you have to draw a diagram. That is an important 5-mark question. So there are 3 fundamental characters are there. First one is the presence of a notochord, and second one is the presence of a notochord, and third one is the presence of gill slits. You have to study the difference between chondrichthysis and osteoichthysis. That means bony fishes and cartilaginous fishes. And you have to know about extraembryonic membranes. So what are the various extraembryonic membrane found in the mammals, right? And next is the third chapter, tissue level of organization. In tissue level of organization, you have to know the functions of epithelium, and you have to know explain the simple epithelium and its types and functions. You have to draw the diagram for various different types of tissues. And the next 3-mark question is the type of junctions: tight junction, gap junction, adherent junction. It may be asked in 3 marks. And different types of connective tissues. If this question is asked, you have to write it in a tabular column that you can see here. Okay, so you have to write it in a form like this. It can be classified into 3 types, and there are several types under that. Next is the difference between brown fat and white fat. It's nothing but brown adipose tissue and white adipose tissue. And you have to write the note on the specialized connective tissues such as bones, cartilages, etc. And in chapter 4, organ and organ system of animals, you have to revise all the digestive systems of the animals given: earthworm, cockroach, frog, pigeon, etc. Digestive system is very important. And then in earthworm, you have to know what is meant by hydrostatic skeleton and what are lateral hearts. Lateral hearts are present in the circulatory system in earthworm that you have to read. And then life cycle of earthworm is also a very important thing. And then in cockroach you have to study the differentiate between male and female cockroaches and the digestive system with diagram. And then what is meant by alary muscles? What is alary muscles? These are found in the circulatory system of cockroach. Alary muscles, these are the triangular muscles which is found at the junction of each heart. And then what is ommatidia? Ommatidia is nothing but the eye of a cockroach is called as ommatidia. And then why do we call cockroach as a pest? So these are the important questions in cockroach. And then in frog, the difference between frog and toad is a very, very important question. So difference between frog and toad and difference between male and female frog. And then digestive system is also very important. Draw a diagram for that. And then in respiratory system of frog, there are different types of respiration. It's an evaluation question. Different types of respiration: pulmonary respiration, cutaneous and buccal respiration. And then economic importance of frog is also an important question, right? And then in pigeon, this pigeon is only for pure science students. So in pigeon you have to know the different types of feathers, okay? Different types of feathers, structure of quill feather, and then flight muscles. What are the various types of flight muscles? And then how many air sacs are found in pigeon, and what is meant by pecten. So these are the different types of 2 marks and 3 marks found in this lesson, right? And then in fifth chapter, digestion and absorption, there are so many 2 marks are there. What is meant by gingivitis, and then what is frenulum, and what is GERD, what is vermiform appendix, what are hemorrhoids. Hemorrhoids is nothing but piles, okay? And then explain the layers of walls of the alimentary canal. Alimentary canal is made up of different layers, okay? What are the various layers and what are their function? And then what is the functions of the salivary gland and the gastric gland, and what are the functions of liver? And then another important 2 mark question is peritonitis. Peritonitis is found in appendix. If the vermiform appendix get ruptured, it is called as peritonitis. And then one important diagram in this question is the liver and pancreas diagram. You have to draw this liver and pancreas diagram and mark parts. And then digestion in small intestine is also a very important 5 mark question. It is a public oriented question. And then in pure science, fat soluble vitamins. So what are the different types of fat soluble vitamins and what are the functions and symptoms? And then you have to study about the digestive disorders such as PIM, peptic ulcers, obesity, appendix, gallstones, etc. Okay, all the disorders are very important because it may be asked in 2 marks. Next chapter is the respiration. In respiration, you have to know the steps involved in respiration. What are the various steps involved in respiration? And then, do you know question? Why do some people snore? Okay, it is also an important question. What is meant by total lung capacity? The residual volumes and capacities of lung. And then exchange of gases. Exchange of gases in alveoli. It is a 5 mark question. You have to draw diagram and you have to put this tabular column. And what is meant by dead space? And then what are the respiratory pigments in our blood? Hemoglobin and methemoglobin. It is a very important 3 mark question. And respiratory disorders is also important. And then effects of smoking, very, very important 5 mark question. What are the various effects of smoking? And then COPD. COPD, what is meant by COPD? Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. And then mechanism of breathing is an important 5 mark question, which includes inspiration and expiration, right? And the next chapter, 7th chapter, body fluids and circulation. Very important question is the composition of blood. This composition of blood includes 2. One is the solid part that is called as a formed elements, and the liquid part is called as a plasma. So in plasma, you read the plasma proteins and their functions. Name the various types of plasma proteins and their functions and informed elements. It is divided into RBC, WBC, and blood platelets. You have to know the different points found in. We already discussed that in our previous revision. And then what is meant by erythroblastosis fetalis? Due to Rh factor, the baby dies. That is called as erythroblastosis fetalis. And then schematic representation of blood coagulation, how blood gets coagulated. So a schematic representation is given. You have to read that. And then what are the three layers of blood vessels? The blood vessels have three layers: tunica intima, tunica media, and tunica externa. And then differentiate between arteries and veins, and then origin and conduction of heartbeat. So how heartbeat starts? It includes SA node, AV node, Purkinje's fiber, and bundle of His. So this we already discussed in our previous month test. And then cardiac cycle. The very important 5-mark question is the ECG. ECG is a compulsory question. So it's very important question for your public point of view. So ECG how to draw with a diagram. And then there are two types of circulation: double circulation, systemic and pulmonary circulation, that you have to read. And then rheumatoid heart disease. And then very important book inside question is the cardiopulmonary resuscitation, that is CPR. What is meant by CPR? How you will perform this CPR and what is the use of the CPR? Cardiopulmonary resuscitation. And then how will you measure cardiac output? What is meant by cardiac output, and how you can measure it? So these are the important questions in this chapter 7. So chapter 5, 6, and 7 is an important chapter. You have to revise line by line, which is helpful for you for your NEET exam, right? So don't waste your time. Prepare for your exam well. Read each and every line. If you have any doubt, feel free to ask me. Study properly, score good marks. All the best. Thank you.